Most people's mistake in trying to apply the law of attraction is, they want things. They demand things. Those who want to know the truth of the universe should practice the 4 cardinal virtues. The first is reverence for all of life. This manifests as unconditional love and respect for oneself and all other beings. The second is natural sincerity. This manifests as honesty, simplicity, and faithfulness. The third is gentleness, which manifests as kindness, consideration for others, and sensitivity to spiritual truth. The fourth is supportiveness. This manifests as service to others without expectation of reward. All great spiritual masters are teaching forgiveness. They're teaching kindness, and love. Nobody is teaching wanting. Nobody is teaching about greed. Still, everything we want to manifest is about ourselves. God doesn't work that way. So, the notion of seeking what you want or think you need is not what the power of intention is all about. The ego's mantra is, what's in it for me? The ego's occupation is, how can I get more? The process of allowing, just being and embracing this heightened level of consciousness, goes back not to attracting what you want, but attracting what you are. You have to just be. You have to let go. You have to allow. You have to be free and make this your consciousness. What you would see then is a higher frequency of energy that manifests itself through the process of giving, of allowing, offering, and of serving. It asks nothing back. In the universe there is an immeasurable, indescribable force which shamans call intent. And absolutely everything that exists in the entire cosmos is attached to intent by a connecting link. Individuals can do amazing things when animated by intention and purpose. Accessing this force field of energy requires connecting with your natural self. Remember that your ability to activate the power of intention in your life depends on your matching up with the creative source of all life. There are obstacles which must be dealt with as we try to tap into the powerhouse of intention. They include your inner speech, your level of energy, and your self-importance. There are 7 steps for overcoming ego's hold on you. We are going to talk about 2 of them. The first important one is stop wanting more. The mantra of ego is more. It's never satisfied. No matter how much you achieve or acquire, your ego will insist that it isn't enough. You'll find yourself in a perpetual state of striving and eliminate the possibility of ever arriving. Yet, in reality you've already arrived, and how you choose to use this present moment of your life is your choice. Ironically, when you stop needing more of what you desire seems to arrive in your life. Since you're detached from the need for it, you find it easier to pass it along to others. Because you realize how little you need in order to be satisfied. The universal source is content with itself, constantly expanding and creating new life, never trying to hold on to its creations for its own selfish means. As you let go of ego's need to have more, you unify with that source. You create, attract to yourself and let it go, never demanding that more come your way. As an appreciator of all that shows up, you learn the powerful lesson by allowing abundance to flow to and through you. You match up with your source and guarantee that this energy will continue to flow. The second important one is let go of your reputation. Your reputation is not located in you, it resides in the minds of others, therefore you have no control over it at all. If you speak to 30 people, you will have 30 reputations connect. Listening to intention means listening to your heart and conducting yourself based on what your inner voice tells you is your purpose here. If you're overly concerned with how you're going to be perceived by everyone, then you've disconnected yourself from intention and allowed the opinions of others to guide you. This is your ego at work. It's an illusion that stands between you and the power of intention. There's nothing you can't do unless you disconnect from the power source. You're going to be convinced that your purpose is to prove to others how masterful and superior you are. You're going to spend all of your energy attempting to win a giant reputation among other egos. That's not God. Stay on purpose, detach from outcome, and take responsibility for what does reside in you, your character. Leave your reputation for others to debate. It has nothing to do with you. Ask yourself, if I lost the things, assets, relationships, or conditions in my life, would I feel complete, or what would I be without them? Within your intelligent body, rather than asking the mind, surrender happens naturally when you relinquish the inner state of war or resistance. And suffer willingly because you see the futility and suffering nature of inner resistance. You surrender because you can't take the pain or constant torture of mind anymore, which is always due to resistance to the Mao. There's a great strength in surrender. When you truly realize that resistance is mad and futile, a peace emerges through you. Everything in life happens for a reason. Be reflective, be like a mirror. Universe, reflect everything you do without judging it. Don't judge anyone. A very one in front of you is a mirror. What you see is yourself. Expect beauty. Expect beauty in everything. Everything is here for a reason. Don't judge the flaws, have gratitude for what you have. You'll discover that your purpose is not as much about what you do, it is about how you feel. Feeling purposeful activates the power of intention to create anything. It is buried deep within each of us. It's not always rational, not always clear, and sometimes even seemingly absurd. But the knowing is deep down there. Look for the genius in others. Remain humble while staying in a state of gratitude. To take full advantage of the power of intention, you must constantly intend what you want. Keep your thought what you intend to create. Everything will show up at the right time, at the right place. Appreciate the world and everything on it. Avoid things with low energy. Avoid negativity. You never know enough. Everything is ever-changing. Change the way you look at things. Let go of your egos and complex. Let go the validation from others. Intend for a long, happy, peaceful life. Intend good for others and yourself. Accept, appreciate, and respect others and yourself. See what you wish to see in others.